Okay. Gee, what's my pity at in wishes? I know. Actually, no. Can't do that because for whatever reason, chat. It's going to a website, and my PlayStation thinks that I am in an area where you're not allowed to view that, which is so stupid. Where am I again? Oh yeah, I'm here. How many days left do I have on that stupid quest? Oh my god. I wish Christmas would just come and go already. It's so freaking stressful. I'm gonna have like no time to myself over the next couple of days. There's supposed to be a big, huge storm hitting here. It's supposed to be all rain tomorrow. And then Friday, we're supposed to have a mixture of rain and snow and winds up to 50 to 56 kilometers per hour, which is really strong. I don't know what that is in miles per hour. And of course, that's the day I decided to go and get my hair done, so that's gonna be fun. I just finally got Wander up to 80 now. I still gotta work on his stupid skills, though. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I went this far. Oh, right, I can't talk to her. Right, I can't do that. Okay, let's go and do the bosses. Then afterwards, I guess we can do... I need to farm the, one of the, talent map places for Wanderer's stuff. And today is actually the day that it's open, so... Actually, before I do this, I'll adjust my... I did turn down my audio. Okay, oh.
オイラだぞ。この音量でいいのか？ちゃんと聞こえるよな。
There, that should be. Okay, we're gonna leave. Because I actually do like the music in this boss fight. I'd like to be able to hear it more than... Declined my invite, did you? I'm joking. And as per usual, pick whoever the heck you want. This battle's not usually that hard. I mean, if I had the Wanderer built up more, I'd use him. Maybe I'll use,
いつかや
Chincho.
る時が来る。慌てふためきはしても私を止めるほどの勇気はない。家臣たちのあの時の表情を思い出すと
So it's easier to hit this guy.
滑稽で仕方ありませんね。さて、行くとしましょう。たまには散歩をするというのも悪くありません。
Ayato, Jesus, stop talking.
Ayato 何か忘れているような。まあいいでしょう。
I need to buy more. I need to start farming more XP books. I'm really low. And I gotta do that. I gotta do this stupid event too. I gotta do it probably on. Probably gotta do it tomorrow, actually. I get most of it done tomorrow. This Test of Courage event, which is like a Halloween event, basically. They're a little late on the Halloween. I haven't started it yet either. Just because it's like Pong, it's like Brick Breaker or something like that.
虫けらが神を見ようとはね。無力なボンシューメ。雨描きがたし、この件はわかるかい？左右
気ぃつけるぜ。せっキャッチやっはっ
虫けらが。
Christmas.
花火にいやいやはっやっはっ
雨描きがたし、股間奥義。
ほら
There we go. He's already down.
気ぃつけるぜ。これこそが知恵の伝道。いやそりゃせっあっはっ
死ぬ大罪。
ちゃんと
この件はわかるかい？君は居場所を失う。
Okay, we'll see you down below.
七葉のもと生きながらえるのは僕だけだ。
気ぃつけるぜ。
雨描きがたし歌よにし進学。
迷惑をかけてしまったな。
君も見届けし者だ。
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't realize how low I was in health. I'm gonna grab these things here. Come on. Oh, crying out. Oh, I got him. Okay.
この件はわかるかい？
花火にいいはいいや
Okay. Let me. Stop moving everywhere. Yeah, got 2 pieces and one of the ones I needed for Nahida's stuff, so even better. Oh. Oh, my kitty is giving me kisses. Yeah, thank you, baby. Oh, sorry, I messed up your fur. You're all comfy? You all comfy beside me? There, finished off my tea for the day. Okay, no biting. I think I'm gonna have to buy a separate storage drive just for Genshin because Genshin takes up so much freaking room on my PlayStation 4 extra disc or the storage drive. Yeah, it's like almost like 20 to 40 gigs a download. But it's bigger for me because I don't get the option of choosing what languages I want. I have to download all, so I have to download English, Korean, and Chinese. I can't just have the Japanese option, which is stupid. I wish they would figure out a way where they can just take out those options for like PlayStation. Well, like I said, I'm looking to buy a PlayStation 5 next year. I've been putting money aside for it for the past couple of months, and it's just a matter of finding one at a price that's, you know, at retail and not like at the astronomical pricing that people want, like over $1,000 or $1,300. Because I really want a PlayStation 5 because I do want to play Final Fantasy 16. I do want to play the rest of the Final Fantasy 7 remake, even though, well, it's people that, you know, scalpers that buy them and then they sell them at a higher price, right? It's stupid. And I do want to play, do you know about a game called Blue Protocol? It's a MMO, I think. See, I can't play it because it's not for the system. Yeah, apparently it's supposed to come out next year sometime. I'm waiting for... I'm gonna give it a try to see if I like it. It is an MMO, so I'm willing to try it. I'm also waiting for Wuthering Waves as well. Yeah, only PlayStation 5. They're not making it for PlayStation 4. It'll be nice once I get a PlayStation 5 because my loading times will be a lot better. Because my brother has a PlayStation 5 and when he briefly played Genshin, the loading time was like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, if that. Not like the 30 seconds that takes me. I mean, the game still runs really good. I'll have to wait and see. I mean, well, there's a new patch coming out for Punishing Gray Raven tomorrow, and the next new character is Transcendent. It's another male character.
世間話はよそう。話すこともないのに必死に話題を探すなんて滑稽だからね。
Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer yet, so I don't know. I didn't really, I haven't really played PGR very much this month. I feel kind of bad because I do love the game, but I've just been so busy this month because of work and everything like that. I just not had time to play it. I just barely had enough to get the unit. But apparently on CN, they just had their 3rd anniversary, I believe. And there's a new alpha coming out, like a different type of alpha, that's supposed to replace the Lightning Bianca. Vetra, I think it is, or I think that's her. And she looks actually really cool from the, I watched a bit of the live stream that another streamer was streaming. Yeah, but the new unit looks really cool. I'll try to see if I can find like a video of her from the stream. Yeah, she looks like she rides she's on she has a bike, and her bike is her cube, or what the heck it is. I mean, I wish they would do more, my favorite character right now is Chrome, right? The tank version of him, the ice version. He can actually be pretty much immortal if you build him right. I actually liked him a lot more than I thought I would.
震えてるじゃない。極寒のせい？それとも恐怖？師匠、あなたにも刈り取りなさい。肝炎に落ちますか？痛がっちゃいない。急がなくどの目が出るかしら？
Yeah, I know Chrome is your favorite.
捕まえた。私のお家にいらっしゃい。覚えたわよ。
Okay, here we go.
歌よ西となれ。ハッチ。しっかり立ってな。よ。
Or we can kill her before her next form, where she does the tornado thing. Where'd she go?
痛くてもやめないわよ。これこそが知恵の伝道。この剣はわかるかい？渚のリーを描きます。どの目が出るかしら。待て。顔奥義。痛くしちゃうかも。
Where is she? Where'd she go?
燃え尽きるまで。痛がっちゃいない。
Oh, gosh dang it. Thought I could beat the tornado, but I guess not.
いい度胸ね。ほっ、と、や、た、せ。私を魔女とこの手はわかるかい？歌を見せなさい。知識はあなたに。と、はっ、しっかり立ってな。ナイスパッチョ。豪華の抱擁。捕まえた。もうやめないわよ。救済は。
That wasn't too bad. A little bit easier than last
いら
time.
ないの。
That's what I love, the homing. I love all the homing stuff on these two characters. Makes it so much easier to kill her. Yeah. Except I wasn't using Yomi, I was using Qingqiu and Yilan. Because it's just faster to kill her with 2 units that just home in when they attack. Yeah. Yes, for Raiden, yeah. I think I'm probably going to enjoy Wander a lot more once I get his skills built. Because he is quite fun as he is right now. But I'm pretty sure once I build his skills up more, he'll be more fun. I mean, he'd probably be better if I had his weapon, but I have his, like, second best in slot after Witsit in terms of 5-star weapons. Now I gotta save. Apparently, for Alithium, or how the hell you say his name? I've never known to pronunciate that name. I don't care how many times I butcher it. Apparently, the Jade Cutter, the Primordial Jade Cutter, Alhelthium or whatever. I don't really care. The Sage Dude. Apparently Jade Cutter could be a good replacement for his, you know, his Western slot. Alhaithem. Yeah, this weapon here, the Primordial Jade Cutter, apparently is a really good weapon for him. I also still need to do the Abyss too, my Abyss run. I'll probably do that, I can probably do that a bit on Friday, because Beyond... Well, I'm pretty sure there'll probably be some 4-stars you can use. My cat is insisting I need a bath, and she's giving my leg a bath. Where's Qingqiu?
もし荒滝派が何か問題を起こしたら、あいつらを引っ張ってでも謝りに行くよ。
Qingqiu is a little bit better because his skills are built a bit more. I still need to crown him a bit. I still need to crown his, actually both of his elemental skill and his burst. Still on my to-do list. It just costs so much freaking more to crown a skill.
主湯の方へ。 花火にいいやっ
Okay, Raiden, let's not. Really not being able to get the 2 hits in lately. Where the heck is my 80% hit rate here?
無念無償全てを無へ
Eh.
この身こそ永遠なり行くでグロンバラだけは任せるよイカズチの言いつけるでやっせっやっ英語に伏せグロンで断絶花火にいいグロンです行くで戦時の戒めしまった
Oh no! I died!
邪魔をするなこの件は分かるかい知識のにあなたにせっへっよっやっそりゃ痛くしちゃうかもやっやっしっかり立ってないいくらでせっ覚えたわよ
終わりだ
これこそが知恵よ
遅い遅い
あゆ
万来をもって葬り去りましこの目で絶世を見届けましょう
やせ我慢しないで
永遠なかったのですね
It'd be really cool if you could get like a skin of Raiden in her when she goes into her like other form in the boss fight. That'd be a cool skin. Not that it'll ever happen, but we can hope and pray. Okay, now that we've done all the bosses, all the world bosses anyway, I should probably ask you first. I need to do the talent ups for Wanderer. I think he takes the same as... I can't remember. What does he need again? Oh, Praxis. He doesn't take the same ones as Nikita. So I'm gonna go do those if you wanna come help. I don't even remember where that is. Is that bad? Where are they? Are they over here? No, that's not it. So is it here? Hey, this is it. It is the one I need. Yes, okay. I don't remember this one, because I think I only ever fought it like once or twice. I hope Zhongli gets his Archon form But Venti's is actually pretty cool too. I guess Nahita's would be her, like, adult form? Question mark? How many do I have now? 83. Okay, I am going to bring... I'll bring Tignari. Yeah, I'm really confused about Nahita's, because she doesn't really have an Archon form. Because she's a kid. So it'd be really hard to do, like, her Archon form.
And
I found an easy way to farm the stupid mushrooms. I just buy them weekly from 2 people in Sumeru. I can buy 10 every week. I only need... I think I need 30 something more. You don't know where you can buy... You know what mushrooms I'm talking about, right? The blue ones? The ones that the Wanderer needs? And you can buy the lotuses too. The ones that Nahita needed, I believe. I've only been able to find one place where you can buy that. You can buy a set of 5. I'll show you after we do these. I'll show you where they are. It's better for me to explain it than to try and... Better for me to show you than try to, excuse me, explain where it is. Because the only person I know who needs the mushrooms is Colette. It's kind of cool that the Wanderer is basically kind of has that pinwheel that Raiden has, except it's more mini-like. And he only has it when he's in his Gil form. Yay! There's only two enemies here. It's kind of easy. I mean, they're the kind of annoying dragon dude things, but So the next place we go to after Sumeru is the water Archon, right? Or is it the fire? Water or fire? Can't never remember. I think it's water, right? Okay. But I think, yeah, Fontaine, yeah. And from what Nahida said, they're like, kind of like, have like a judicial system there, like they're more hard on like the laws or something. I think is what I remember her talking about in that really long ass stream I did, the 10-hour plus stream I did. This is why I wish there was a skip button. Justice, yeah. Female Batman, because there are no other male Archons aside from Venti and Zhongli. Well, Batman's not really about justice, he's a vigilante, so a little bit different. But was the OG Archon female or was it male? We all know, wasn't Nahida supposed to be male? Or was that the fire one that was supposed to be male? Oh, thank you for dying, Wanderer. Oh, I have no more, food. This is what I get for not really caring too much about the story. I like the bits about like the main reason for traveling everywhere. Well, Raiden was also kind of broken too, not just because she was female. I mean, Venti's only good with, like, a lot of enemies around. Zhongli's good for shielding. And having Kujo Sar in the party too, if she's C6, is pretty nutty too. Raiden is probably the only other character that I would want to go to C2 on at some point, but I'm not in a hurry for it. There's only Kazuha and Raiden that I really want to go C2 on. Everybody else I can
一応目を覆
leave
え
as they are.
根こそぎにしてあげる
天へとマーチさあこれでへい図が高いぞ
めくれまし音が聞こ
風よいや遅いふっはっふっやっと
えるやっ
Ooh, nice. I finally got some purple ones, but apparently I have enough. I have a lot of purples already. Okay, let's do this one more time, and then I'll show you where you can get the mushrooms. Well, remember, Zhongli was pretty broken when he first came out, and it's just that if he wasn't Geo, he would have more relevance in terms of, you know, team compositions, but he's really only there for shields. I mean, I love my Zhongli. I mean, I don't use him as much as I used to anymore. Well, think about it. Well, think about it. Zhongli, when he first came out, was very subpar, and he's the only character to this day to get a buff because of how underwhelming he was when he first came out.
手をつなぎましょう 一応目を覆えば根こそぎにしてあげる
君ごとき僕を直視する気かはっとせった属性を見下ろす笑えるやっはっ
これこそが知
図
恵の
が高いぞ
Like they tried helping. I think the character they kind of messed around with a bit after they released was Yai Miko, and that ended up going badly because they ended up reversing what they did. Okay, so we're gonna leave here now. Well, I'm pretty sure if you want to build Yongli around being a damage dealer, you can. The only problem I have with Genshin Impact is that they don't do anything to basically, you know, change the kit or like buff the characters so they become more relevant again in the game. Like, with the exception of Electro, since Dendro came out, it's more prominent now than it was when Electro first, before Dendro. But they've not done anything to, like, change some of the characters so they're a bit more relevant. Like, Chi-Chi is the perfect example of a character that's just fallen off very hard. Like, when do you ever see her used anymore? When do you see the little zombie girl used these days? Where is she? She's like the only 5-star I have, like, at such a low level. Beyond.
1、2、7、7、2、2よし
Well, Chi-Chi, unfortunately, is, like, really bad. Like, she was very good in the beginning of the game, but her talents just don't matter anymore.
言い方がきついかい。
They're better healers now.
ただ本当のことを言っているだけさ。それを受け入れられない
And
ものこそ
Cryo now with
もっと
Dendro
自
out
分
is
の問題を反省し
not
た
as
方
good
が
as
い
it
い。
used to be. They're still good if you need vaporized teams. Like, before we go out looking for these people, like I still love Diluc, even though, you know, he's not as powerful as he used to be. His kit is very simplistic,
世間話はよそう。
and I kind of like
話す
that
こともないのに。
because he's a very
必死に
simple.
話題を
He's
探
not
す
like
の
a hard character to
滑稽
use.
だからね。
Like my Diluc is still pretty good, and I love him still. I don't use him very much anymore.
やっぱり自分の目で見てこそ世界の美しさを
He's still
感
fun
じ
to
られる。
use because he's simple. Yeah, and look at who's another OG? Another OG character would be Kaching. Kaching now is more relevant now than she was when she
言い
first came
方がき
out.
ついかい。
People are
ただ
basically
本当
calling
のことを言ってい
Atheum
るだけさ。それを受け入れられないものこそ
a Kaching
もっと
basically. If
自
you have
分の
Kaching, you
問
don't
題を
need
反
him
省した方がいい。
because they're very similar in terms of where their skills work, kind of. Who's another OG? Oh yeah? Well, that's not good. Who's another OG? Mona is another OG. I mean, she's still good. She's a debuffer. And she's still pretty good strong unit. Where is Jean? Jean's another OG. Jean is... Jean, unfortunately, is only relevant if you get more constellations. And you get her to C2 for the attack speed buff. Personally, in my opinion about Jean.
べー。
Other than that, I don't really find much use for her. Beyond the fact that now my Jean is now C3, and at C2 she got the attack speed buff.
この世に純粋な自由なんてないのさ。
Like, I don't even use Klee anymore.
あれ
It's probably the only 5-star character I regret getting. Because she's very clunky to use. I hate to say it, Albedo is only there to use
べー。
in my Geo teams. You don't really use him anywhere else. He's a very intriguing character. I like his backstory. He's probably got the best backstory out of all the characters. But I don't use him. I haven't even built him beyond level 70. Because I don't like fighting the hypostasis Geocube. They'll probably add Geo to at some point. It doesn't make sense why they don't. Tartaglia, I'm surprised he's not in the standard pool at this point. He's had how many banner reruns? Like 5, 6? He's kind of like the mascot character of the game for how many reruns this guy's had in terms of banners. He's still pretty relevant. He's the only character... Well, who knows? Maybe they're considering doing something at some point. Who knows? It's up to the devs, unfortunately, not us. Who's another character I don't really use much anymore? I barely use Eula. She's also another character that has an interesting backstory. Excuse me. I don't really use Shanae because she's basically a cryo buffer.
この世に純粋な自由なんてないのさ。
I mean, I don't usually use Xiao anymore. I do want to kind of try him on a different set because I still have the two-piece set on him right now. Who's the other character I don't really use very much? I think that's really it in terms of... One thing I am noticing a lot, especially recently, is that a lot of the 4-stars, they're just supports for the unit, the element that they are. They're not like damage dealers anymore. Like Farzan is an amino support, and she goes really well with the Wanderer. You think of like Kujo Sara. She's a support as long as you have her at C6 for Raiden. Candace is... I don't really know if I call her... I guess she's a support too. Lila's actually pretty interesting. I actually like her her shield kit and how she applies cryo everywhere. She was actually really fun to use in the dungeon thing, and I'm actually thinking about actually building her up. She's actually a pretty cool shielder. Yeah. Like, Goru was a support for Geo. Toma is kind of support for Pyro, I guess. Official's been out for a very long time. Only the, like, Eugen's is technically a support for, Ayato. Like, the OG 4 stars actually have uses, like Xingqiu and Xianling. Bennett is the most broken out of all the OG 4 stars. Like, even the story characters are not like... Well, I say Kaya and maybe... There's another story... Oh, frick, who are those story characters again? And maybe Lisa have their uses. Anyway, I'm gonna show you where the places where you can buy the mushrooms if you ever need them. But I think the only character you have that would need them right now is Kali. But I'll show you where they are. So first we are going to... Oh my god. I hate how they talk so much. It's so annoying. Okay, so we're gonna go into the plant place. So this is the place where you can get the mushrooms and the lotuses that Nihida needed. Which was very frustrating. I wish I knew that before. Okay, so now we are going to go... Am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. This way, this way. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? You talk to this dude here, and he has the mushrooms and the pieces for Nihida. He gives you 5 each. You obviously can't do it now because we're in co-op. You can't talk to NPCs in co-op. I didn't even know this guy was... I had to actually physically go and look it up because I was getting tired of farming the mushrooms. But then it says, oh, there's 2 places that have them. I'm like, well, I wish I knew that before. And I'll show you the other place. It's actually near the beginning of Sumeru area. Where, in the village where Tignari is, actually. This guy has some meals you can buy, and he has the mushrooms as well. Again, obviously I can't show you where they... obviously I can't show you what they are because we're in co-op. I can show you where he is. Let's see. Keep going up. Pretty sure up. Or is it somewhere? I always get confused in this place, so bear with me a bit here. Where is he? Ah, he's over here. This Master Chef guy, he has 2 of the mushrooms and he has some prepaid, he has some meals you can buy from him. And there are your 2 places where you can buy mushrooms. He has 5 mushrooms as well. So I can buy 10 a week. They refill every week. Yeah, no problem. I said I wish I knew that sooner when I was hunting them for... I mean, I still need them for Wanderer. I'm not totally done yet. I need him for his last ascension. I have 25 right now, so I need another 40. No, 35, sorry. 35. So I need more of these things. It's just too bad you can't farm any of Hathium's stuff. The only thing you can really farm is his talent materials. They're a pain in the butt to find, to be perfectly honest. I'm not in a hurry to level him to 90, so it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna... I'm slowly... I've got him to 80. 80 is usually where I keep most of my characters anyway. I just know he does a little bit better when he's fully developed. Like with Nihida, I still gotta level up her talents more. Actually, I can probably level up his talents now that I have... Yeah, I can. Okay, I'll do that later, though. But yeah, so... That's pretty much it that I'm gonna do in terms of stuff together, unless you wanna fight a boss together. Like a like not the weekly bosses, but like the generic bosses. I don't mind spending a bit of my resin, but I do need to farm his crap. Okay, well you can take off then. I'm still gonna be streaming for a little bit anyway. It's only been an hour. I usually like to keep my streams at least an hour and 20 minutes at least.
話はよそう。話すこともないのに必死に話題を探すなんて滑稽だからね。
Okay. Chris is just being the silent type. I go do my dailies anyway while I'm here. You can always take part in the conversation. I'm just not gonna ask the how, what, and why to what you said, Matt. If it's anything, if it's you know, TMI. Okay, thought so. I know when I shouldn't be asking questions. But Chris kind of gave it away when he gave that face. I'm like, I think I know where this is going, and I don't want to be a part of it. One thing I will say, I really don't like the dailies in Sumeru. They're very tedious. I'm almost thinking of going back to the ones in Inazuma. Whoa. Look at my game froze. Oh, because you left. Okay, I was about to say, what the heck? Did I just lose my progress on this stupid... Okay, I'm gonna get out of co-op so I can talk to people again. There we go. And as I said before, I just want Christmas. I'm not a party pooper for Christmas, but you know what? To me, it's one of the most stressful times of the year. Because you're trying to do so much, and you're trying to get so much done all at once. When Christmas goes by, it goes by like whoosh. It's like WTF. All that work and everything for one day, and then it's just whoosh, gone. It is really stressful. Especially for someone like me whose family is like so like you have to do this, you have to do that. And sometimes I just like to relax at Christmas. I don't want to be going everywhere. But again, that's the introverted me talking. I like to stay home and relax on my vacation time and relaxing. Christmas is fine. But I don't want to do everything, like, I don't want to do something on Christmas Eve. I want to relax. Maybe spend time, you know, by myself. But no. My mom is insistent on... My mom's insistent on we have to go and see every single person at Christmas. And to the point, But I run into the same issue that Matt runs into, is my mom guilt trips me, and then she'll relentlessly guilt trip me until I go. And I do set my boundaries with her, because I don't see her as much anymore. And that's by my choice, not her choice. Because my mom has very, very, very different political views than I do now. Not for the better political views, but I digress. I just don't get involved with that anymore. I'll leave it at that. My mom has become very, very much... The only thing I'll say is she's very much to the right, and to the point of believing conspiracy theories. And she was never like that before. That's all I'll say on the matter. I always loved my mother, but she's just a wholly different beast. She's a wholly different, totally different person than when she used to be. And it was quite sad. And I don't think I can go this way from where I want to go, so we're gonna switch up maps here. We'll have to do this way. And you know, my real dad, you know, passed back in 2016, so I don't know what he would have thought of my mother and what she became. You know, it's questions like that I ask myself sometimes, is like, what would my dad think about, you know, what happened in the world after he had died? Like, I don't think in a million years he would have believed a lot of the stuff that happened after he died. There's a... Ah, yeah, it's right up there. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. Oh, that's probably why, because that's there. And if you think about it, the world's never going to be how it used to be. Really? I just died? Crying out loud, man. Wander, stop dying all the time. Okay, so... how do I get in here? Can I go up here? Can I go up here? No? No, 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 no. Let's see if I can get up here before I do my daily. Excuse me. Let's see. Am I able to... I don't think I'll be able to get past that. Nope. Nope, they've made it pretty prominent that I can't get up there that way. The only nice thing that I think is going to happen in the next couple of days is that even though we have a crazy storm that's going to have like really strong winds and might even knock out the power in our place on Friday. Possibly. Depends on how strong the winds get. We might at least have snow on Christmas, which is what I like. Being older, I just like having snow on Christmas.
Right. Yeah.
総理身の程を知りなさい。
しっかり立ってな。
風よ。せい。や。は。せい。
Okay. Wonder how I get up there. I'll have to figure out later. I want to go do my daily.
遅い。ついてこいなんて言ってないよ。
Ooh, defeat fungi. Okay.
遅い。
覚えたわよ。
三尺の注水。ととず
ついてせい。天へと前。へい。
Yeah, I wish I could go and get that piece, but I don't know how to get it yet. Unless it's different. Is it different? Oh, am I in a withered area? Is this what this is? Yes, sir. Well, while I'm here, let's take care of the withered area. But I am gonna need... I like using a bow user here, so... Let's take out Ito for
道
Tignetti.
案内なら任せてよ。
Nope, you're not gonna get me there.
せい。キリがない。
Is there a...
ついてきて。
Oh, did it not get that there? Yeah, no. Oh, okay, it won't go away. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit this. There. Should get it. Yeah, let's see if I can get on top of here. Ooh, perfect. Okay. I need that thing again for the last area. Last piece is right here, I believe. Okay. Now, we are going to... this.
賢明とは言い難いが、これこそが知恵の伝道。
属性を見下ろさん。だ。死にたいようだ。と。はっ。もっと泣きわめて。
見えないだろ。試練満員だよ。渚のリン。はっ。はびこりなさい。よっ、だ、はっ。一応目を覆えば。ついてきて。痛くしちゃうかも。せ、めくれまし。
風よ。笑え。
Oopsie. Oh, I got another... Oh, ah! Okay. Where is the big piece here? Where's that piece? Is it inside here? Aha! There we go. Island is no longer... Area is no longer dead now.
欲しいなら君にやるよ。
And I get this. There's always a plus. Okay. I never liked withered areas. They're a bit annoying to do sometimes. Okay, where's my last daily? Aha. In an easier area. Let's see. Oh, going this way. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. Hmm.
遅い。
Okay. Oh, look, these guys again? Oh my god. So this particular daily quest confused me. Because I said it wanted me to water a rose. And it was right there. I'm like, okay, how the hell am I supposed to water the rose? And I'm like, oh, I have to use a water character.
これが運命
They
で
weren't
す
very specific on how you were supposed to water the plant. See, water the rose, please. Yeah, really. Okay, now we go back to see Catherine. It was just really stupid. Like, I'm trying to figure out how the heck am I supposed to water this plant? They didn't specify how I was supposed to water it. Then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try to be, smart about this, saying water. Okay, I'll try using a water character. And lo and behold, that's how you water it.
発した
This is why I'm not the biggest fan of the daily quests in Sumeru.
発した深淵
Because the stupidest quest, they either want you to, go and chase this light and try to catch it before it goes away, or you have to go here to get, you have to go here to here to here and beat the time. And some of them are really stupid easy too, and I just don't like how stupid easy they are. Like one of them is, oh, you have to hit a certain mushroom, or the one I did here where you have to keep jumping continuously on mushrooms. And then the other one that you do in the desert is you have to follow a weasel and make sure you hit the right hole that the weasel comes in and out of. I'm like, okay. At least the quests in Inazuma were, well, they had their moments too. At least there's no, and this one so far, there's no like having to transport a balloon somewhere. I never liked those quests.
変えられない逆らえない
Or you find the electric particles and you have to
運命の運命と
clean them up. I never liked doing that one either. Which is why I think some of the dailies are pretty dumb. Well, these ones aren't particularly hard, so to speak. I just wish the rewards were better. Like, doing dailies and getting the daily rewards, so you get 10 primos per daily. So you get 40 primos there, and then you get 80 primos a day just from doing all that questing. So if you do them you do them 30 days, you don't miss a day, and you do the daily. I mean, it slowly adds up eventually, but it's still pretty minuscule. The only thing I don't like about this game is not very generous with its rewards, like compared to some other games that I play. Like Arknights, I find is much more generous with their rewards, and their events were more rewarding. Heck, even Fate Grand Order Online is a bit more generous with its rewards. Like for their 7th anniversary on the Japanese side. 7th or 6th? I can't remember. It was the 6th. I think it was the 6th anniversary. No, that was the 7th. You can get like over like 900 of their paid currency to summon stuff. And their paid currency per pull is 30 compared to like 1600 for here, which is a little different. And the only bad thing is that the Fate Grand Order rates are terrible. Like to get like the banner unit, it's like 0.1% or something like that. No, it's under 1%, I know that much. And there's no pity in that game, as of right now. Japanese side, they finally put pity in the game, but on the North American side, we don't have that yet. There's just certain things I just don't like the way that the Genshin side of Hoyoverse is not very in tune to the feedback that people give. But the problem with Chinese games is that the Chinese companies are more in tune to listen to their Chinese-based players than their global players. Because China. And when China players make a big deal out of something, let's just say things get kind of out of hand. I don't discriminate, but it's just crazy. The stuff that they will go to say, oh, we don't like this, so because Global got it and China didn't get it, China's gonna freak out and say, no, that's not allowed because we didn't get it. And then they reward the Chinese players because they basically scream and yelled saying, no! Or, I think at one point, it's sometime, I don't remember how long ago it was, maybe I think it was sometime last year, they were like, certain players, certain really like, mad Genshin Chinese people, I can't remember the reason why it happened, but they were like going there to like, people were going there with like weapons, like knives to like, kill the people that made this game. Because it's something they didn't like. And I'm like, Jesus freaking, wow, like, it's a game. Like, I get salty about some of the games that I play. And, I just have to get salty about this game, too. Like, the only thing I don't like about this game a lot is that I don't really like the events that they have for the most part. And one event I miss a lot, and I hated the way they redid it, where you can't play together with other people anymore, is, I can't remember what it's called, but Matt would know if... Matt knows what I'm talking about. It's the game... It was the event where we could play together, and you had to build, like, set up, like, certain things, certain elements, in a way that would block the enemies from coming towards the exit to the area. I can't remember what the heck that event was called, but I loved that event. and they only usually bring it back once or twice a year. They'll probably bring it back for Chinese New Year, which is in February, I hope. But I hope they bring back the co-op aspect of it, because that event was so much fun. It's one of the very few Genshin events that I like a lot. And I have no interest in the card game that they brought to Genshin. I don't like card games. I've never been a big fan of it, so I don't think I'll ever even start this quest. I mean, I have to do this event here still. And another thing I don't like about this game is that they time gate a lot of the events. Like, you can only do one part of that event one day, then you have to wait another day. No, I was never. My brother was the one that liked the Yu-Gi-Oh. He liked the Pokemon card games. He's really big into Magic the Gathering now. Like, I'm buying him for Christmas. I'm buying him like a card deck, like a card carrier, like a quiver it's called, so he can take his cards to like friends' places or tournaments when he wants to go, because that's what he wanted, because he has so many bloody cards. The year before that, I bought him a container to store his cards, because he had no room to store them in his bedroom anymore. He watches tournaments. He's really into Magic the Gathering again. He kind of stopped for like a long time. I think he didn't play it for like over like 10 years, and then all of a sudden he got really back into it, and now he's really into it again. I wish I could get into card games like that. They've never been my thing. I tried it with Pokemon. I did collect Pokemon cards for about a year, but I kind of gave up on it. And that was when the Pokemon card game came out, like, the first year that it came out, I tried it. I was like, no, this is not for me. I'm kind of curious about this weapon, though. I would like to get it. But this event is this whole event is like ping pong, like Brick Breaker, if you know that game. It's like a thing where you have like a bar that you have to hit the ball off of to break other bricks. That's basically what this event is about for the most part. I was more into the collector side of it too, but then I kind of grew out of, like, I still like Pokemon to this day, and I'll probably always like it because I grew up with it. Like, I've always played all the games. I'd say there's certain series I didn't play. I never ended up finishing or beating Black 2, and I never beat the Aloha. I think I beat the Aloha 1. I bought the 2-pack where it came with both games, but I never played Beyond Moon. I never tried Sun. Because I'll be honest, I really didn't like the storyline for Aloha, the Aloha region. And then I hated Sword and Shield. Because the Pokemon games became so much in the sense of the story was weak, and they became so much in the sense of holding your hand when doing stuff. It wasn't like, you could do things on your own, or saying, here, this is how you do this, this is how you do this. And I'm like, really? And I never played Arceus. I'm told it's like a really good game. I just had no interest in playing the open world Pokemon game, and then they kind of made the series open world after that. And then I have I have, what is it, Pearl and Diamond, the remake of it. I have that. I have not beaten it yet, sadly, And Violet and Sapphire? No, Violet and Scarlet. Sorry, Scarlet and Violet are like the biggest, buggiest mess in the world right now. So I have not even tried to buy that game yet. I'm gonna wait till Nintendo fixes the bugs. Before I even try to attempt to buy that game. My favorite of the series is always going to be, I love the storyline in Ruby and Sapphire. I haven't really much of an interest in it either because basically they've gone into the open world, and I'm told that the Ruby, sorry, I'm so used to saying Ruby because it's red, it's Scarlet and Violet. I'm told that that particular game series holds your hand even more. But I understand the game is for kids, but there are adults, like myself, who like the Pokemon games still. And I don't need to be told, or the hand-holding that's required. Like, I'm told this game even holds your hand even more than Sword and Shield. And you're kind of restrictive to certain things about the game when you first start. Yeah. Why can't you just be like, oh, head out on your journey. You know, you have the little tutorial stages in the first area, and then that's it. You don't have someone else, you don't have to wait like over like an hour and a half into the game where you can't speak to NPCs and you can't do this. You're only directed to go to this place here, and that's it. I mean, I get that the point of the new game now is, you know, it's more open world and you can catch Pokemon in an open world. You're not restricted. Like, or not like, this is why I like the older games more. Like I keep saying, what I was trying to say is I like Sapphire and Ruby the most because I like the storyline in that one the most. And I liked the main characters. And I also liked, because the champion on that one, I actually liked him. Steve. He was called in the English version. The guy that was obsessed with, I think he had like a Metagross or something like that. I think he liked rocks. I can't remember. But I liked his character and I liked the story behind it. The Team Rocket team was actually pretty cool too in that game. Whatever the heck they were called. Excuse me. And I liked again, it's coming from someone who's played like all the Pokemon games. I played the original Red and Blue. I've played my favorite. I liked Yellow. I played Pokemon Stadium. I played, you know, the original Ruby and Sapphire. I played Black and White. I played Pearl and Diamond. I played X and Y. I'm probably forgetting. I played Emerald. I played Leafy Green and Fiery Red, which were kind of like soft, like they're like an upgraded version of the old games, the very first two games. I loved Pokemon, and things just started to get downhill the more after that. Like, I think the last game I ever really liked was X and Y of the newer entries into the series. I didn't really care too much about I didn't care much about the Aloha region. The story was weak as crap in that game. And Sword and Shield that game was terrible. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the storyline. I didn't like the characters. I didn't like how easy it was. And then I'd love to try Violet because I love the color violet. But alas, I have to wait till they fix all the bugs before I even try to attempt to even support the purchase of that game. Because that game is not even... Because Arceus, Legend of Arceus, which was the more open world retelling of that particular... The open world game. It was strictly for open world. It was something they were testing. That game came out like at the beginning of the year of this year, and then they had Pokemon Scarlet and Violet come out the same year. I just think they didn't have enough time to polish everything before the game released. Because it's kind of nutty to bring out 2 Pokemon games in the same year. And brand new, IPs. In terms of the route they're going with the main franchise. And I don't know if they're ever going to do anything with Arceus beyond that one game. I wish they would bring back Pokemon Stadium. That'd be kind of cool. Like, revamp that. I loved Pokemon Snap. Even though you're just taking pictures of Pokemon. I love that game. I remember playing that really crappy Hey You Pikachu for the N64, or was that GameCube? I don't remember. There's just certain things about the Pokemon franchise that I love, and then there's certain ones that I don't like. It's just sad that the way that the game systems have gone. One thing I've noticed in the years of me playing video games, and I've been playing games since I was a teenager. I had an N64 before we had a PlayStation system. I didn't have a PlayStation system until like my first PlayStation. I didn't buy the PlayStation system because I was mostly a Nintendo person until I went to my friend's place and she had Final Fantasy VIII and ended up playing that game, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a great series or great game, and I'm like, I want to have my own PlayStation system. And ended up buying one, and then I bought Final Fantasy VIII myself and played it, beat it. And then I found out there were other Final Fantasy games, so like, oh, okay. And then I played 7. And then I just became a PlayStation person after that. I still like Nintendo. We still bought the Nintendo systems. Like, we bought the GameCube, we bought the Wii. I have a Switch now. I never bought the Wii U. The Wii U was the only system I never bought. But I always bought all the PlayStation systems after PlayStation 1. 2, 3, 4. Eventually I want to buy a 5. I've bought their handheld units as well. I had the PSP, which I still have to this day. And I still have my Vita. A system I still love to death. And it's kind of sad that Sony kind of gave Vita the middle finger and stopped caring about the system after its release. That always upset me about that, because I liked the handheld gaming systems. But unfortunately, mobile gaming became a thing in phones, and it kind of killed the market for handheld systems. Which is sad, because I still do like playing on a handheld system. Because, I can take it wherever I want. I'm not restricted to having to sit down and play at home. I don't have my Game Boy anymore. I still have my 3DS, though. And going back to what I was saying about games and everything, this to what it was when I, like, you would never find a game that was like, years ago, you would never find a game that would be like buggy as, I hate to say it, buggy as like shit. Like how often do you see games in the past that were such buggy messes that they were sometimes unplayable, but they still released? Games back then, you didn't have those problems. When the game came out, you got what you got, and it was good. I mean, unfortunately, DLC and microtransactions kind of became the normal in most games.
しなさい。水中伝言。はびこりなさい。知識はあなたに。
天へと前せいはっこれで
おとなしくしな。運命は水面に映るのです。これが運命です。役払い。待て。痛くしちゃうかも。はびこりなさい。
風よとザコどもだはっせいはっとだ属性を見下ろさんやっせい
水中伝言。今までとは計算外です。覚えたわよ。これこそが知恵の伝道。
天へと前はっやっせいはっやっ死にたいようだね。
はびこりなさい。
属性を見下ろさん
しっかり立ってな。覚えたわよ。はっせん。邪魔をするな。運命は水面に映るのです。運命には逆らいません。
すぐ報いか天へと前はっと深淵へ落ちる
役払い。知識はあなたにも。覚えたわよ。はっやっ渚のリーズ。水中伝言。やっぱり自分の目で見てこそ世界の美しさを感じられる。 ぱり自分の目で見てこそ世界の美しさを感じられる。何か悩み事？一緒に考えてあげるわ。
ついてこいなんて言ってな。
ハリコリ
やっぱり
せい笑える。早く
おとなしくしな。これが運命です。運命に痛くしちゃうかも。これこそが知恵の伝道。
渚のリン
属性を見下ろす。せいや身の程を知れ。や天へと前。笑える。せいやと
はびこりなさい。運命が水面に映るのです。
やっぱりやっ
風よその程度。
痛くしちゃうかも。はびこりな。
嫌いスパッチョ
痛くしちゃうかも。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
もっと泣きわめく。せ せ笑える
運命よここにいでよ。水中現場覚えたわよ。痛くしちゃうかも。じゃはい渚のリン
属性を見下ろせべー